I will say, a dear in the mass idea no bar, and a dear in the bit me a yafa, and then home common and me no ye be me a bid me which me a friend chairman was a fuba, mene tagabit and a crew and a yedi sa jumay. I'm say, Sunday any debiano, your bow video, Balcon, na yedi a mouth for Momohunu, and some I can and any so. Now, if you no beer to me, I can be no beer than I drink about now for your hair, see a bit me a share a free one. Producer, send the end of the piano. Nobody in us say, wait to me, I'm a video no, and check my video no, and call MIA. Now, you're ready a bit to me a share free moon. Now, do me say, the build my trophon to more. Now, more here, tea for in now, be adding a drink abba, the Yanano, Yatiati near her, because your man, they are come so. Yes, you could true honey and in Chiran echo. You took quiet abba, Nelson, your botany say, Bessie, Aquainchi. Now, that's be no, see a bonko cranny merewa, in him say, Bessie, Aquainchi, in Tinem Rebiano, a year near train near her, she's a cheese to send echo, a dear near Costro, near no so, a dear, I be here, in Sansa. You say near home again, the bedroom rebina, yes, no, your bonko cry, ya go no fee, I no nudum, into me casa, me to a intimate Sanja Gaspora Bill. Also, no me Gaspora and the beer me from mouse watcher wagoness. I'm ready now to swim. We be in ye. Yanuntina Seseno, yes, I know me, you can't be boom near near Twatua. That yes, will be to me a 3 day I war, man, no, Ibino. Yanuntina Mafro and as I owe him here, Yanuntina, and who has a menu me no better to June. Now I heard it, and Penifono 8 year, almost so no, a bit to me a day aboa, a more man or at me, I grab a way, no menu me, no yet to me a quarter million cockra boom, and I say a mirror boom. And then
I was having a meeting with some people in town in Lusaka. I said, you know, when I look around and I look around the cases in town that we have of people that have been charged with cases of corruption, it is not people from the village. It is us with degrees. The high-profile cases that are in contention in the courts of law, it is not for a villager from Ulwingo. It is us that have tested the Manila paper. It is us that have known the figures. It is us that have read Aristotle. It is us that have studied psychology. It is us who have studied the principles of accounts. It is us. And I ask myself a question. If education is producing thieves, why then should we continue to educate them? If the country today is wrestling with the issue of corruption because of people that went to school, the question that begs an answer is, why should we continue to educate? Because it means the more we educate, the more thieves we produce. I was having a meeting with some people in town in Lusaka. I said, you know, when I look around and I look around the cases in town that we have of people that have been charged with cases of corruption.
Yes. But for him say, your penia came say, Yatibia, Niana Bowino, Ama Yuhunu baby, I becas and Coma, you be the Hernaniso, Yuhunu baby, I becas free. Or say, O man, no, the question in an agree. Or say, it's us with degrees. Yena, you would degree, no? Yena, man is here, Yena, man is here, Betty. It is a man who could any idea in an Yena, you would degree. Now say, Yakusuku, upon a free mono. Yena, or say a boy so poor, and son say, Yena, O man, a see a Betty so. Was say, education. Ah, Suku, poor, and answer Suku, and answer Titia, Yena free Suku, no? Say, am I a crop for the air? I don't know, said the piano, your cost of the crop for a cosuku, so a poor one, I said, the cosuku, a cottage woman. Such a dodona, you call me a titiano, your baby ass, and your baby school near Beffy and near Bay crop for, near Bay SC4. Now, may be a man or every. na saa na yekoba for akoye corrupt practices enum de ye de sisi yen na me question na say the menti ase ne say die enti na ma no basa na what are also the solution you know ene na me no mi no me di ka say ye bedi ho komo na me di dwumadi ho kira me ye frɛ me chema boss afobawu a na high gaspora tv em say ye sha ase no na ye network problem bi nti wa wo bie no office say na ha wo no ye normal e free studio ha they say de menim say na me ayadom ama say no say de atom kama nti na wa wo hwe ana say wutie no obetimi ne ye aye obetimi akọ na so ya pani ya say
Jacob Adaruma.
Okay. Me no pani Mr. Patterson come from UK. And edin komo no yebedin komo no no so no kemse du onim fa we no ho no ono so wa ya lati en kakra ansa na afi umu aka no so abomu ma yede dwumadie no akoyanim sa te nyina na ha ya desua ne nyina ya ba ne yebesua nti no da bia meka no ye mpeme no nya adwene wa ha wo so ka wo so de office wunimu a obosim de aboa ma obi a wotie ana so obi o hwe yen so atime sua bibi afri mu kojo we dey about tifi anya bone so dey unim topic a ye de ato so no ene pese wo so wadwene wadaroma wo so at least ubie yeso ye ni kakra wo so unim de wo so wadwene ye wo no so kire wadwene kakra de yeso yetim sua bibi firi ho ya da wase so so de bia no ye ba oprumu a ubie ye na unim de a wo so abenya no wo so te awaye wadwene se wo ba magana fo so no anya mu chefa ya da wase na de dika na beja fidie na mawo na de unim fa topic we no ho no ye pe no the cause and the solution e de in the master de na we akofa ba. Now, what do you think will be the solution? What are my did Chairman Bawia, Michia producer, Michia Belgium for Unina, especially Antwerp. Unfortunately, Nyamwa and Nenka member on your medical woman here. I've got some demise be a mini kuma be a frimu ya wiki ya Ghana. Me stepmother frimu UK. Yes, I did, but once we are dealing with the public, you know, we cannot shun away from a trade here some responsibilities. Amani penny in Tetenteka Kaka. Internet, me famu minaso kwetri kese. A topic in our audio bano, and ye cannot at the whole MIA say. You could say, where did it start? And I have a dear baby, the dear, you true and net sweet. Now, ye can't corruption. If it's the level, ye could do no, and the money ye at the fufra as a room when I say the Africa no one as a corruption no niti ewo na hyase efi na sabe oduma kuma bo ade no ade bi a wati dini wo be hunu bi da no ebi ewo ba bi a se wo hwemu a wo be ka se mi sha no ade e fra no tutubotom kro no pickpocket Ghana na bi ni ho ne bi ade a friend pickpocket say obi usabi odo wade ato abontin ne bi eni wo say pickpocketing unam ho na tutubotom no ya tubotom wo wiya usika wo wiya obibi eye western style ya senior na hwehwe cowboy sini no ne ade a omufa so boss akro no na ye mrantie esa je ehwe ye e practice ye na omudi ehia tutubotom edumi ka se mimi sha no we sabi teenager krana o ma me ana papa mpeso be kwa kwesini because one of the social vices na ye hwe no bi apiki esua na omudi yi adwuma ampa ese de sabi o de omuhu no sininu na abrofo no bi me feel say obi a sabi o me pepe so be dia dance academic because your tradition ebi na ye can even though say Christianity by yeah, you see, nyame any ade na kane no sabi respect ani a woman penifo respect a obi asu ni ho because who sabi bi ni ye bo bosun we di ni pe woni awa akra wo nko ho eti no obi a no you don't go there obi afom o twam na hu se sabi ya ye esidie bi sense wa you don't go there
It in a soon na a way. It is me what the tougher I can't be student say. This system of corruption and abeto is not and generating derival straight away from the African one. Over approach systems no na. This is this corruption I am experiencing in I don't know friend no a kleptocracy no. So if you look at the definition of a kleptocracy, yeah. Because a topic in our own kleptocracy.
Yeah.
Was it is referred as the theocracy of a government whose corrupt leaders, the kleptocrats, use political power to expropriate the wealth of the people. So what I say, and the word kleptocracy, a Greek word. So what I said to me, I say, and assassin in free is up your Bible because ancient Greeks, that word kleptocracy derived from the Greek word as I say, thief and rule. We are not new, so thief and rule. Can you imagine that? Was it the stress aspect of the grand corruption whereby high-level political power is abused to enable a network of ruling elites to steal public funds and use their own private gain their own private gain using public institutions. So next year sabi o na hyase ni nyina no kefi bia na me no tie ya so atiase na ade na abaji agi aseni e wa bibrem sesia this week ya no by coincidence na me read one of the article of one of the Ghanaian intellectuals. He was trying to describe the intellectual thievery, the kleptocracy aspect, say it's derived or not defining it starting from the time of colonialism. So the concept of we Africans, was say the intellectual Africans, we educated, who came to understand the system or the system of exploitation. Na abofono twe enema nyina wia enema nyina edekoro. Omunu ba be hu se nkofo no se omu kwe. But omuni kwan bi ya ombefa so a ombetimi agi bi back. Obenya bi back. Odi tiasa de media. Obi di nyasa ba be sisimi wo oje di akọ. Those who were invited to work with the abrofono say eye shop eye office yo wono nya access no ko ho na no one doing chimney say so so FB ni nsapo bi ma e wo so no so FB no so di be fie gba e media wo afa de ko eti manye bi dia me so ma fa ma gi the back so what dem show no they were not seeing me say ogokro no me jema die bi back at me ma wo kwa wo fa nko na wo nko yusi kakra me so me nyam no so ma je ma fa na me ma fa che ma fa no kwa ma fa kwanya bi so ma nya bi abetum bi e je bachi it me je media even though say a chrono and war they were not considering say a chrono and war, but according to him that after colonialism came to pass, a free colonialism no that aspect of meji madiana obi afana meji back that concept did not stop there. Now ya ma abeka ye ho the abeye practice be say a normal. So what I say, until you see who could do society now, because say, what is the culture of the society? The best way to define culture is defined as the way we do our things here.
Yeah.
The be a bit about fear. A choir would do fear or Umara would ashen fear na a year juma. And no culture. And no there was a me baby to it's just so do Roma. The Roma for you know, and you've been also way. Yes, exactly. What mean changing culture so straight away? People our intellectuals now, produce. It is exactly in line with clip now. Who goes say that's some young lecturer, a professor, no clip now. Because the point as I say about through pension and they say, ye dinner ye jebia and corruption. I'm calling from UK here. Corruption is here in UK. I remember very well during the time of the COVID era. there were lots of scandals that came out for sanitization products. A minister taking kickbacks. And the contrast by a company they are affiliated to. You understand? The then prime minister, free so now, the corruption charges are linking to the Bangladesh government. So we should say the aspect of corruption in human behavior and in nature, no, it is there. But the level now, I go through the level of impunity. Say, Mediminyansa ebe fa niyenye media. Na Mediminyansa akataso amiyanko friend say yekro no. Na uhuru krampa matimiasa justify na ma clear say e normal without thinking say wo intelligence ni wo knowledge no ebetimi discover say sabi o eni kwa say me ye na maye ama I go to that level because a society you know very well say your resources it's not evenly spread across the population. Kakra bi no pese o enya eche obia na obia hye o mase efun wo na sabi penifo se didija enimu na enam it is a change your mechanical way of thinking, your strategic way of doing things. It's going to be very, very difficult. Say you produce these intellectuals. Yanka also now the purpose I educate you because maybe Baba to me by near Odi menim they said you and the Odi Kainantie. Sir. Near Nudi Tino. No, you should the same system not to enrich himself and go with impunity without any form of punishment. Which means it is just being justified. Say, a son or nam swono, and no money at tier 2 say, and I was supposed to be fast. I should be because it comes to a point say that saying say if you can't beat them, join them. Join them. Exactly. No matter how strong you are, said the level I here say. Your system not quite good. Even if you try to fight corruption will fight you back. Yeah. If you try to fight it, it will fight you back. Now corruption now will be good, it's not the people we are talking about. It's us. It is us. And it's so pathetic. I will who should level now what do now. The time of Nkrumah, a time we were very young. When people talk about young pioneer, the concept of young pioneer was to brainwash, educate the youth, from that younger age, to try to see corruption as evil, to come out with a strategy where you bet me at shame of friend Obenini said the Bible crack and say what the abofresi quantine kwanswa onini on petit frison koya defo. And the young pioneer concept, which was educating our youth, to strike the difference between good and bad. And and then people will tell you, so a in the background if you run because I could say papa the or before report. I'm not or report you see that concept. Sabreno. Sabreno. Yeah. To me, go down, go boys, and I go years, Juma, now buying now Banadesha on goes. Yeah. Or very poor trap a coca, I'm your baby foul. And a generational change. And the other dunia, you do say, so if we had continued in that era, say you don't come up by no. And as a yes, the status of the books, you say, oh, there are some ethical structures to be within the concept you go to maintain. I believe absolutely very well. Say, and then could do baby. Never. But say, no, there be a me maka, media talk. ya ama sebi odona ye wo ma ye man no nyina ayira because the point is say intellectuals no ehunu anyi antun say e wo say ye do ye man no e chen onu nkuni ni padua ankonam no dia masa ye de sonye na ekọ nsuo adentia because ye kesika to say bia say be yemfa nkonko ye kwan from Enkran to Kumasi. I remember very well JJ Peso when Okwemra Oba Brazil one of the questions I asked him say, when is the Accra Kumasi road going to be dualized?
Mm-hmm.
It was a scandal. It was an unthinkable. You don't dualize the Accra Kumasi road. Now Accra Kurumu on the dualize. And I would think he said you dualize Kumasi to Accra road. Because the money involved that could have done the job, then be a sika abai at the Sikano or Sikano to just giving an iota of it never call or say project. Kickbacks ain't me, that's can I day, not Ira. But the mina me dear Nimu and a me who say, me yet the sitting by your chain, me yet not for only for myself, but for a generation to come. It means because the lifespan of a proper asphalt, they are not less than 30 years. You can asphalted roads to make.
Yeah.
Go do your research.
Yeah.
It's not less than 30 years. Me shame come catch abaya o mafi so ma se be me ben wo. Because you say go opa prioritize road networks in Kwan. Na ye na asphalt. Durable asphalt in Kwan. Many projects be across Ghana. More than 30 years.
Yes.
Because accessibility is key to everywhere.
Yeah.
Because and we are not near Piano Man accessibility here the tourism attraction maybe you need accessibility, you need the means to access to the places.
Yeah.
Yes. And you do it and do it well. But it has never become the priority. So far as I am manageable, the term is it not a manageable there? And then it's good. And manageable is never enough. And your system I was saying Sabio, Atinka, any or Dobi, check and balances among the citizenry. And when a man who say a shakiba, a baka in a very slow pattern, but it is coming. Using your home, who they themselves are recognizing, say, and then challenging themselves. And this weekend, let me tell one of the programs. One of the politicians boldly said on television, he said, if Mahama fails this time, there will be one spring.
There will be Arab Spring.
Arab Spring in Ghana. Because both all the political ends, has been tested to the brim. Mm-hmm. They have all been tested to the brim. Mm-hmm. So there will be, then it will justify and means democracy is not good for us.
Yes.
That's the word to use.
Yes.
So democracy, the word democracy is not good for us. So we should do away with it. Mm-hmm. And the is the youth who spark that. And not to all. Mm-hmm. Because we have tested everything.
Yeah.
What this science, is telling us, say, Bob Malikai, you can fool the people, you cannot fool them always.
All the time.
There will be an end one day. Mm-hmm. When the youth will say enough is enough. Mm-hmm. Enough is enough. We said the intellectuals, some, not all of them. They are still the many. Yeah, they feel they also want to continue to enrich themselves. That's the elders, the elders that preceded them. Yeah, so the whole thing, about a cultural concept. The acquire cultural concept. Officer, I dare not any media. Me far, Obi also come deke, Obi momentum so because they will or no or yet. Now, me be better than what January becoming so. What becoming there? You know, Madam, I was reading the opinion of the kind. Was it chief man, and God laughed. Chromophobia will be at the end of the Coco Sea. Or the Coco Sea and the young Chromophobia. And what did you want on so far? You also got them here. It will an alcohol. adena wo konfo akọ wi ade ama wo konfo akọfa enti obi antimi pai ene se obi aho enti this is the system ya endio na the intellectuality need the professor ne kan ne say all this grand scale of corruption na ye kan it is not emancipating from sabi o mi na now school no school level no enu baby because they don't know how to cover up Sadia na mafasa de America no na yentimi no only that ability, only that thinking faculty to understand all the first statisticians are auditors are who betimi expose we ni na are the intellectuals. That is why I absolutely agree with him. So the people that we send to school are being sent to school to come and protect us, protect the elite, the boy, the man on the street. You know, protect me. The woman who buy mommy na papa so. Mommy buy koye mommy. Na me nyansu papa bi enum bi. Nembo mu na nam se wo hu se mani afra na enti no. Who be use against me dia? Na me koya na se me buy. Me nia. Me koya na me buy. And the more yeah koso now we are just also acquire say because without education there's no future.
Yeah,
that's what everybody will say. Technology no a school and I said and you konya ni nyina bi nefa beboa yen asoman na wo ko ye no ko say akwesa akronfo mi no akronfo bi mo kokko wi ane ma odne say wura mu ane atwa ne nsa no akata so ma de odi na tini wo so nyame de
ye fe ko yude
no de ko wo so fa ko yude odi wura ma ane atwa na wo so akata so so nyame de na wo so ko enti na se be dane ni say me nyame de ye Usu ni sa mina me to na sa wo papa ko ni no to hwe wo school de ko ye no ono sa bisa pimpe de so ono ko bi ye school eta me no o me ko school bi no fa me boko no ka so na
ni so nya na de
enti no unya wo de na se wo se wo ko na o wure fi wonti wure fi where you are coming from na wure fi se de wo ye ne beta ho atwe wo ni enchi ma na de you are not unya me na wo ye me jama edwin se ore ye me you wara ankasa na wo.
Thank you.
The time will come.
Thank you.
You know, it's a very big problem. I know the change will come. And then maybe I know because the change no better. The big one of the generation so to for say the effective change, you know. These intellectuals know we discover like kleptocracy, no. So what I say, the society will revolt against them, and as a conscious, you know, they will remorse from omudit. Yeah, we said there be me you know, etia o mine, etia me, busy full stop. Now you have to man in here, and then in Kosovo. Said the idea how to be my
okay.
Manu besi na amount for a
metro. Yo, that's it. Kojo, that's a pa was so road here. Ode amaye. Say tie for na for Mr. Patisembe ko na ye no din komo all the way from UK. And on also said you want what you mean de amaye. Ti no. Tie for na for am say ye be koso na ye didin komo no. Na ya hwede ye so no ye betimi yesu afrum se na ye meka no. You go so high Gaspora TV. Me and Bidi Medio Chairman, Frame Chama Bosa for Bewa. The body are there, that pronoun say in developed nations, graduates help to build society with knowledge. The knowledge they acquire from school. But now, in Africa, they used to become intellectual thieves or corrupt. Why? That's the question mark. So we are talking about the causes and the solutions of this problem. A problem I himself. Yede enuanom ko school sanko meboye so bo mu ana ese mu aka ya yenkoa sa your friend say enkoa som na eba ye no abrofo no bedi yeso no me enuanom ana ase manum mu ko school mu akọ school no abeteki sa position no punish enkora more than the abrofo no ebeye ye no nti na se ye koya na ye bai ye no nkomo na ye die ne hu se die na kofa sa ate ye no ba ne die de betumi asu afiri hu cause say no de ekono quite say omo ekosun ade wo and say graduates no omo disappoint yen big time
ye say ye hunu ba bi a ye mfa bi wo ko mu nanka mu ne ye ni da so ye de ye bi a yan ko school ni bi ye ni mo hwe na mo am ko school sa mo famra ase ne ye menu an kan me boy ho ban e me cheche ne ma na say abrabo no na so ma no ntimi ko yie ma ye mo ba ya mo de kra de the same thing abrofo no ba ye mo ye ne no a mo ba ye west na the independent ne nya no e so mfa so ene say ye no ne ye di hu nkomo am say you ni aba ko so a ye tie de ono so owo edemaye uncle good afternoon. Hello? Uncle Atianka. Uncle, bibi akoso.
Michie bia.
Ya de so.
Bia obia.
Ya de so.
It's one correct. That way Atianka.
Ah, me tell unka pa, ya tell unka pa. Ya tell unka pa, manko Kasa.
Metso maybe okay. I invite him about I invite him about program. So military contribution on my head. First of all, no, the education breed corruption because there are so many people won't close school that also they involved in corruption and that's what we are. The whole thing is that normally instead of them talk about Africa generally, talk about Ghana because pay first of all what you mean most of the time won't pay on yet. One penny yet. Into nkofo so what Saturday where you juma. Instead there over share there juma no why you know. One you know over the penny there how what rich fast. You know. Into one ma where you juma was Saturday Juma one journey there mostly first of all or share car papa first of all or show we sit down papa into one corruption have a system no more now until one corruption so have a system more in there and watch out what Europe no there are so many measures to be what they counter what they fight corruption and with the Sikabi or even on doing pensive machines what you have man, but Ghana and Africa, Sika politicians in same individuals in same too much. Into once a Sika for individuals one same no. First of all, what we are, I have the same problem in China when you there. Sika for individuals one same too much. I'm off for in China. Until machines piaba. Ibutia amohona ze ansana machine crapo to more change. Okay. Another thing see there. And with the Europe are now in the developed countries, you know. Obia obo wiazi are now so over involved in corruption. The law will deal with the person. Inti onyen hunda se ko Europe and now say America, a woman politician is in prison for stealing something. A woman judge you crap away jailing, and now judge you will lose any job because of bribe or jail. But Africa on Yejma because young legal system is so weak and corrupt that they defend criminals. It's one to fight corruption. Why it's only why it's them on one war school. Why you for?
No, today.
It's your friend there.
Yes, your friend there. Democracy in
the legal system here. Oh, you're very powerful. To them, my brother Kane. Some Mahama Wabanas also about fight corruption.
Hello? Hello? Hello, uncle?
Some but also about fight corruption as what yeah, model. Yeah, Mitunka.
Kasa na yana faisi.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I'm hearing you clearly.
Okay, it's you.
Samahama na se obana se we fail no win tuma. No win tuma. Obama ochade. Obama corruption why more.
Yeah.
Obama corruption why more. Into I mean into the education we breed corruption, but weak judiciary system. You know the way money or same. You know number 3, poor payment to the workers. It is if all these things can be handled appropriately.
Yanko, medasi. Medasi. Na me feed there. Very
low.
Morgan, uncle, me pass over. America say a leadership problem. The leadership not so you dem want to educate one graduates ya so na way leaders. Now they now almost na obetimi solve sa issue. Na so almost ba no almost yes ade na ma ya to be do the yedri because they are the leaders. Omu send them okay. They have to take the initiative. Now omu no abaye sa de ma no to mean take initiative no mo hwe ma sa na ma we no mo ekoso dia. Say na e bekoso de ma obi aba obi bi. Intino say na say democracy na enyama yen and I say what is it because obi one ye leaders na e wona o mu Ghana no bebre ntu free ha na okoye and also onim system no say they okay yes all of they know say sikaba ni pansem a it mean man here corrupt it's true all these things not that they don't know me know it here we know intina no say akodru Ghana ho no mo we are the same person we know all these things and so at the end of the day no be hu there be we are confisca be we dey call your man position no ono so the same attain na Ghana for no no be na say ono so you that is a disappointment crofo na fe nim die na misua na say me buy no education na be benya no ha no what is the sense the fee say be as democracy no so na enyema ya there we have to know and see how we can change it because it's taken us so far from 1947 till now still even the TCT crown we can't solve that problem which means that there's something wrong somewhere. There be also no one I won't be soldier for by which is a short time fine, but now can civilians, democracy. So then you cry for so many by a civilian. So I'm up to today. The echo yes and echo. And you know, Rena Faisi, meet you. Uncle meet you. Hello? Hello? I'm saying Uncle the network no. I'm saying be
Chairman.
Uncle.
Democracy or a bad Africa.
Okay.
Yeah, America, sir. Model.
Okay.
Democracy. Hello. Yeah, I'm hearing you clearly.
What can say it you?
Democracy a bad Africa. The whole thing in there. What is causing the problem in there? Or the abandon of a good judiciary system to fight it.
Okay.
America, sir. Oh.
Yeah, what you over you be true now. Uncle, for television watching.
Only that is what causing all the problem.
Okay.
So when your judges, Papa.
Okay. Uncle, my friends here, my friends here, I'm saying, we network on you. We network on my feedback. Why? My friends here, she has a flow.
YouTube, Facebook,
Intra. My feedback. Today, best flow. Why? I'll be a month for be a bus. A best flow. Okay, that's it. Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Open here, oh, night. There was over my.
You. Mami lo me
You too. Oh, la so.
Yo, chama. Ka tie wa tie fu, me chia wa tie fu. Ne wa hwefo nyina. Na me da wa se ne wa me nya akwanya me nso. mɛkyerɛ m'adwene wɔ nea ɛrekɔ so wɔ yɛ man mu wɔwura partisan ɔkasa a meda no ase papa bɛtinie na mekyia no na chairman nneɛma bi wɔ hɔnom a sɛbio teacher and his Africana to dwom bi ɔhyɛ nyinaa ntimi mmɔ mu prɛko pɛ nhunu da ebi bɛhunu agya bi na bi nso asua
bi hɔ saa
ɛna owura mpɔfo agye nso kaeɛ sɛ wodeɛ ne ha deɛ woteɛ ne yɛ hɔ yie na wodeɛ no no intellectuals anaasɛ nnipa a wɔn akɔ sukuu akɔ akyiri ɛwɔ Ghana yɛto abade ma wɔn no me deɛ medi wɔn ho yɛ paa adekorati a medi wɔn ho yɛ ne sɛ obroni ba bɛfa yɛn nkoa ade ekɔ numumsum mu ɛbɛhyɛ yɛn so ɛne yɛhunu sɛ nyɛ ɛne yɛn mpanimfoɔ de wɔn nkwa ne wɔn ahoɔden to hɔ ɛkɔgye fa ahodie yɛkɔgye fa ahodie no munim sɛ yɛwɔ nneɛma paa ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde ɛtena yɛ wiase ɛna aborɔfo di yɛ so nti mo se nyɛ ɛna mo kɔgye fa ahodie kɔgye fa ahodie no wie yɛ no nhyehyɛeɛ a yɛde bu mman ma nipa ho tɔ no munim nti ɛna mo gye fa ahodie no na mo agye fa ahodie wie di a ɛdeɛ bɛɛ na ɛsɛ mo yɛ ewiase onyankopɔn bɔ nipa no sɛ yɛn nyinaa adwene kɔ paa nka polisi kora nka ho hia ɔsɛn sɛ akɛseɛ bɛtumi afa nketewa wie nti ɛne ɛsɛ ayɛ polisi ne ayɛ court ɛna judicial system ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna mo ayɛ constitution a ɛsɛ guard yɛn nyinaa obie ne hɔ a wɔso ɛkyɛ constitution no
saa
constitution na mo yɛyɛɛyɛ no aborɔfo na yɛɛyɛ a ɔno mo yɛ di favor a ɔno mo ho sɛ ɔmo bɛgye allowance wɔ yɛn nkyɛn ne ade akatua kɛse akɔto ɔmo accounts mu ɛwɔ England ɛna mo se nyɛ ɛna mo agye fa ahodie fa ahodie a mo gye yɛ no deɛ mehu ne sɛ yɛa na ebinom ka sɛ Ghanafoɔ no a yɛnsesa yɛ adwen onipa da sɛ ne bie ne wɔ bɛde sa n'adwen ɛwɔ abere a wɔredi yie
yes
wɔn a wɔn nyɛ nyansakwan de bɔ korɔ no a wɔn ayɛ sɛ wɔto dame wɔpia a no wɔsiesie n'akyi hyɛn sɛ wɔn nim nyansa a wɔde bɛbɔ korɔ no asiesie n'akyi nti no judicial system no yɛmfa mmara a ɛbɛtia no ɛmma da ɛna wɔn wɔ court no nso wɔn yɛ judges ne lawyers no ɔno nso nim sɛ sɛbi yɛyɛ egu akyire na ɛte sɛ nkokɔ yɛ nim hwee nti wɔn kyɛma wɔn you scratch my back and I scratch your back na mmom deɛ meka ne sɛ moma mu nka ho sɛ wɔwura Lawrence ɛberɛ a na ɔyɛ flight lieutenant na wɔhunu sɛ n'akatua nso ne di a wɔtumi firi yoko gare no ɛyɛ na bae wɔtwe ntuo no nnipa bɔ ahwetie mebi dwane kɔtena amanɔne ɛfa ahono wuwui wɔn mu amia no nso wɔ ofie a ne abɛkyew yɛn nyinaa yɛhunu 1979 yɛ nnipa ɛbobɔ nnua ho bɔ wɔn mu tuo mpanimfoɔ sɛ wodi wo nkɔsua no na wodi wo nkɔkɔma wɔ Ghana no media meka nam de akyerɛ wɔn sɛ momfa ne sɛ ɛne democracy mowɔ upper hand momfa mmara anyɛ adwuma moyɛ deɛ mopɛ moma mo werɛ mfi sɛ akwadaa bi ɛkɔm bɛde na mena sɔre ɔsɔre a sɛdeɛ nsuo yɛɛyɛ no saa na awia nso bɛyɛ sɛdeɛ owura Lawrence yɛɛyɛ a wɔtumi kunkum nnipa no bi nansɛn ne obi yɛ interview bi wɔsɛ owura firi fa sɛ charge bie ne ho ne ɛkum no nso yɛku no wɔkɔ saa da deɛ mo yɛ akwadaa bi nso bɛsɔre saa berɛ da bi a woafiri position wotu baabi wofi so woanya sika wodwene wo ho ne abɛfrɛ wo ne ɛde woakɔtare baabi ne abɔ toato atwene firi sɛ ɛkɔm de onipa kyɛre a ɛma n'adwene ɛmu yɛ hye ɛno nti wɔyɛ n'adwene sɛ wɔsi fam no abɛyɛ ɔhaw bi a ɔde wɔtan ne anibereɛ na ɛbɛyɛ yɛhunu bi da mehunu owura Lawrence 1979 sɛdeɛ si ɛyɛɛyɛ ɔsɔfo asareta Kumasi sɛdeɛ nipa nam a ne ama yɛn nsa so ɛdeɛ maame no tutu table so ɛbɔ wɔn mo maa ne nyinaa yɛhunu
nti no Mr. Albert nti no na in short no your graduates no eba abɔntene na so wohwɛ video no papa yɛ asɛm a wɔkan sɛ wɔn no hyɛ so mbɛboa ma ya tuto nneɛma yie no wɔn de ayɛ kro no ne adeɛ no wofi sɛ ɛdeɛ na ɛkɔfa saa adeɛ no ba anaasɛ
ɛkɔfa saa adeɛ no bɛɛ nyinaa ne sɛ wɔnim kyɛw kan na obi ya bɔne na wo kan no wɔka borɔfo a wɔte no wonti bi nokura nso ne yɛpɛ ɛnti me deɛ America ne sɛ omunye judicial system no mo memra bi na ho se wo ko je krata bi afiri office bi a ente se otua bribe so obi ya boni say ya na so twa de be manu ni sa wo ti office na ya corruption a ya mo aso twen se fi se di odi akire no osua di odi ka nante enti mesre se omo memra wo Ghana no judicial system no enya straight na wo mo fa nto ja se ade we wo ya awaso twen ni we say ya waso twen ni we say ya waso twen ni
okay
na enipa hu no say yamfo obi nya example obi ya boni a yantwina so
okay
na ya twina so a eno na be ma obi odi ati be hu say eh ade we de me ko ya amaso twen ni ontimi nye
okay
eno na de corruption no ebe ko fom
okay
na se obi ko ya corrupt na wodi sika na okutimi ko twantoa ni e de channel dia ma tesi ase enipa omo no omo na kufu ado abam na nakufu ado aban no enipa ya kire wo mo se ade wo mo ko gina court nyina ye wura mama baaye wo ja wo mo ko o ja ye wo mo no no so frɛ bi so obi adi sika the same time for years let's about for ba no so be ja wo mo no ko example amema ebi ni say Mr. Adam ye hwe acid gu no so e wo sire mu ku no e ho asem ya anti de ko si ye sana ayi Abubakar bia wo kuma senso wo ye political killing ya hu de kosi ye wo wura je bi da nkwa wo ya hu de kosi ye wo wura bia no wo infantimemu wo ko ran ya wo ba ya hu de kosi ye judicial system no enye duma se woni mu obi a ana Ghana ya ti utum wo bi ko wi akokọ ade ate no no obi e di millions no wa fa no ho adi
yes Ghana for you Masa yana faisi
millions na odi ya no enna nke be ma obi a wokọkire obi akokọ no obenya dwuma ye no wonkọkire akokọ
okay
ana wonkọkire ponche enso odo de wokọkire ponche ne ya che no na ne wodi millions of cedis ya esenka wuye aban na o mine sika wodi be jenneti adwuma bi aye bibi ama koda bi oba bi onam ne ba bie sebe ye nua no ma no ye ma me no mu enye de omo pele sebe nka be ma eso no mo no de ne fa de wo pe na so oba du mpempenso bi a oba ye ne ti oba ye ne mo werɛ oba hia ne ho na oba sesa ne ho oba hye mpaboa sebe omo be change omo ho abere ne abere mu na se emwa bie ni ho ma ba no ahyehyɛ papa bie ni ho ababa wa benya na de ye kumi kura wie mi kura ne se ababa wa bi a wa hye ne ho so akɔ school na woti mi asu anoma okopa adwuma ya adwuma wura asem ne na me adwuma wenu nyina ne firi hen ade nkoso ba
gabe
obi a ya wo yire wo ma na woti mi awie school akọ asu anoma ababie adwuma na baba wa bi a wa bra ne ho akọ school wo so accountant wo po obi a ya management obi a ya bookkeeping na wo pe na mo na ba yi adwuma ma no obi abayowa wo consider sa wo bado no a and wa ka na duru saa ka wo be dai na wo sigi sa oni na dance awon wa no
aja ya na faisi ya mre nti
abrochi chamai abrochire ani Africa ensunsun ye wo mu nyina ne se emra ya adwuma wa abrochire emra ya adwuma wa Africa
okay
enti sie pa hoto a mo fa emra ya adwuma
okay
wo be ya bone ne ya ntwena so a de baba do be chen de wo ye no na so aso twen ni ho e be da ni akoya ni
okay
yeah,
that's it. Matifo ni ahefo em say ya the second session no eba na sane the second session eba no mo tie me na mo tie ankratu ya eba ana say me be kan em say ye bia producer ye video no ready be sabo video no bi ansa na ye de me say free aba na afie no ya the respond aba na afie no ya hedwumadie no de be kwa akoduru afie ye tie for ahefo atimi abamu mo tie me ne mo hwe me em say dodo na Belgium omu ehweme no Belgium anase Europe ha Belgium ane Europe ha Germany France for enyina am say ya won ka bebi edema mo sronko eye on the 8th of March 2025 ya 8th of March which is now next week Saturday ebe im say ade kase bi ekoso ebe koso wa antopo ha no mo sane mu hunu no ye say antopo ha sane ye yo ne ye parties ni ade esi edi ahim ewo internet no so no next week Saturday ebe jejeje kase bi nso eba enti no wa wutie me hwe na tie nka boy na hye no so ne ayenu aba wo shege original wo shege number 1 in Antwerp oka wo shege am say obi anim no wo shege ne maame afrimu odi nua abrafi ne wo mu nua be ma kokudua say almost say omo maame no ayie Skyport work number 55 say obia wa ba atop da ba agro wa ha na mo amote atop amotie mi amokọ agro no sports palace no e bia ya agro no e ho address na make Skyport work 55 mo sha se na nonson enumere nonson 7 pm e ko do 3 am enti no o shege se o semo ara momra na mo nyina mo beja no na onye ne maame ayie no kama na ade ba ko ma mu remfiri se enye yi tuma na mode ba mo ba mo fa black and white say ne maame nyame ye na do ma wo nyini dum pempenso a e wo se e de say de wo de ko asida no wo nyini dum pempenso bi a wo de nyame asese at least wo be fa no ko asundwe mu na onko do nyame onko ta Abraham kukumu enti yesemo mo ba mo ma mo remfi say the dress code no eye black and white de ko na asasoro no ye ne ye de ba ayi no nti ayi no enye ayituma na ye be frade ba ayi ni mum eye black and white very important to me date no eye on the 8th which is Saturday ebe ya Antwerp from 8 o'clock 8 from 7 p.m. to 3 a.m. 3 a.m. now work no entra ho ma 2 a.m. 2 ana 2 ansa na waba abezo we de be pon no num da bi no me nsa nipa no de nhihye na ye adwuma nti no mienu no ha se park na niema no me nsa na wo se wo firi wa siesi ho nyina de ki no ahye adwuma wuransam nti me sere no brantem no nya ba bi atena o shege ene ni nua abrafi ene wo mu nua be makokudua ene abomu a eye yi no sabo a woni mo shege wate ne nkamse be kwafo ne amaseefo de wa Germany wa brochire ba bi ada ya amansie ni a be ton sai me ton krefre wo se bobode na bra na be hwe nua amansie ni be jam no na msa manche hema ba ko pa waka wan top ha na ne maame eda fom no o shege obi a wan top bia no o kan obi ani o shege wono akobeba ono de ba bia obi obenya bibia o shege open no so ma ya de o decoration ono akasa original obe decorate we yi anase adore anase party bia o yi bia na o pese o ya o siesi hono a amse o shege na akasa obe ne nyina ama enti no mesemo atiefo ne ahefo mo ma mo remfi say Saturday ebe ye nyina ye boom from 7 o'clock na ya koja ye nua ba o shege na wakuma no si ada say oye ne maame yi e wo bedroom na say Antwerp kama na afensu no mejadi medie so madam nyina mo ko shela so no na yi no so no ye da mo nyina mo ase se mo ko bo ama ye se ye ba ye nua ba na ye maame shela da mo nyina mo ase se mo bo ama ye se ne ye ba no krabia fefe Antwerp before mo kire odo ana Belgium for in general mo kire odo papa na yi from beginning to the end mo ache se ampa ye dudu e ho e wo krum ha mo ma ye hwe modern ye nkoso saa sansa de bia meka se obi nim da bi obi bewu ada na yonko da no da ye ti krum ha no obi ya ne abusua ye ne a ne ye abusua fo sansa wo ko ga na wunim obi ya da bia meka bi di pokuya ye edi eka pokuya ye obi ya no ti krum ha no se na me na meka obi ya nim se wo ye very very popular ba bia pokuya koku yisika no yesi o ye de na fo mo do be bia pokuya ye obi ya na udi ni huni wasa ne manu pa na so pokuya ye e ko bi ogana e woni krom ko e asema me kan se ti pokuya ye pa ni awurade ni pa mama sei ni papa sei ali ntira me tira wana musendo on ti Ghana ho ha no te watra for more than 20 years Ghana ho hwan yi no ko e obi ani mu no so nti wote ha no mo atoto na mo yi na tu obi akobi de kina to wa wo so odi enso nkofo aba nti no ben kama no nko achi mo ma nyina ye mum na ibomne da nyama ya aduma yenkoja ye nua ba o shege na onya mata aye kama oni nua abrafine kwakudua oni mo nyina bia emudi onim ne bia na fa no ho edo na yenko ne nyina yenko bono sa na de wahwere no ontimi nya bi mfante ne kaso omontimi nya bi mfante omu kaso na ekina wo so de to a na wo so abeboa antofo mo ya de ewo ho wenko ade wo yi okodua no yi no mrika moya de nem se wiyeso mo beye ama na broso be da mo nyina mo ase be ya be di djumadi on chia me frame chema abo safo ba wu ha Gaspora TV producer be so sana express be ba mu no ma video no enko ba ko na revival amanfo na ehunu topic no da Mr Free aba na afie no ya fa Mr Richmond na afie no djumadi no mse na yi wi ana ye de ekono. Wow, I
was having a meeting with some people in town in Lusaka. I said, you know, when I look around and I look around the cases in town that we have of people that have been charged with cases of corruption, it is not people from the village. It is us with degrees. The high profile cases that are in contention in the courts of law, it is not for a villager from Nwingo. It is us that have tested the Manila paper. It is us that have known the figures. It is us that have read Aristotle. It is us that have studied psychology. It is us who have studied the principles of accounts. It is us. And I ask myself a question. If education is producing thieves, why then should we continue to educate them? If the country today is wrestling with the issue of corruption because of people that went to school, the question that begs an answer is, why should we continue to educate? Because it means the more we educate, the more thieves we produce. I was having a meeting with some people in...
The more we educate, the more thieves we produce. Very sad. So the more we educate, the more thieves we produce. That is not what we want, but that is what we are getting. And we are seeing and we are watching, and it's going on and on and on and on and on. So when are we going to stop? And when are we going to progress from this? You know, and then I know me no yedi ho enkomo. Em say yakabi, ebi no ma beka wo mo adwene, ebi no ma cheche bia fine. Mo pani bi so so say on so be say on so just to educate you kakra concerning this topic. Opening em say be free, right? Be free from Antwerp. Okay. Okay, it you.
Chairman, me chia the phone it you for
okay. Okay.
Chairman, the attorney say your corruption no a work of mine no. Many factors. One, education system no war mine no. Yeah. The judicial system yeah. Na judicial education system na and na me cancer about judicial one. Education system no. Sa ayina omde bre mrofo de bre yan say e na yemfa in school no enye papa.
Curriculum no.
Can long ago no. I was say yes. I was saying kiasa no. Because akwalabeko school e wo akọ we dey emfa Kwame University of Science Center. See Science Center.
University technology.
Machines ben and see why you dey try there. The inimane say this kakoto V8. Say Ghana no kwa V8 no. Em say obi oton ice water crap V8 that because any car of the day.
Hey.
And the education system then yantini pa no be we school no. Na onimu hwe. Onimu hwe practical no onimu hwe. Eti baby obekọ field net ne bekọ no. Ese onimu hwe nti no kro no no kwakobo. Because wan kusua hwe e university ho. Say you did your practically no wan sua hwe. Then na theory. And I am penning for no so no. Omunye e say ombetime hu say e wo say ye tom fidie e de man kwala no e wo school ni ade de say de oba Europe a just baby abeku bia no afidie wo ho sa akra no sua afidie ho adwuma e wo ho ba ye de ne esua no buku just theory no aye nti de power field no odi mu hwe nti de be ya ne say oni mu hwe no na obokro no ana ye toso biem so the judicial system no enye adwuma because I say ye ba ye enanka from judicial system the same Africa for anke de nka ye be some kru within some hours. But the system, the judicial system is working. Ghana, so be deep on the case here. You chino crowd in the police. The day every man the bail no case die. And I say, oh man, you womb. That's a judicial system. And yeah, you might be here. You me call Ghana recently. I say me in house. I'm saying that they are not costly. I say the I time. Just I time to a sense say, Ubia to be on your pay. Which is a one will be or the crop bit one of bone or corny baby. Police don't do anything. Police don't have any power to control anything. Police, me say, because Kumasi Santas roundabout for them if you or say Georgia right on a neighbor. Santas roundabout will be through on a cabe 50 meters to the circle I ran about on. Police forge now a motor change and grab the car. But when you get to the runabout, no, I hope I choke. I was saying police or better the traffic. No, they are not there, but nobody says anything. Because any pania bonnie, Nasa watching court a year, court here over here. Ghana, baby, a bonia, it's any panas will be before and what could be a before. It's a judicial system, no, a nyagma. It's a nyagma, they are corruption, no, a because one because I don't think it's a young mini court or radio stations, no. Because the idea judicial system, a year, can nobody allow until now and the rest, or more pretty say, as a judges and a nominee. But now the judicial system will be able to. It's not Africa for Nakasan, you will problem degree. And your problem because you pass a Western world. Because Africa the beer, we are tough beer, discipline. This is also a dictator. They are starting here to crawl for one and more actually 8 years. It's in the person to me, chairman, the Rebecca Biano, it won't work. It won't work apart from military administration. Said as a high regions, no, or military administration and say discipline. They don't allow any Western why be as or the in Samako. Because any person to know, you perforce your own staff, no, you mukakra. Say, as careful that don't see a full crop, that was will be at the Bricana. It's that kind of anomaly. A chill be that lawyer dignity economy, it's not going to work. And Rofia, you was saying, no, there was a time. Now, history, they put the petrol I want to make Europe or elsewhere, everywhere in Europe. They force them to change. I didn't know my acquiring I don't blame our leaders because president be an leader be up. No person yesterday, but the same people we know. Because Kazo were a dictator, it won't to know 1 year since we short and the government collapse. You know, your problems with the petrol to know. Just say, Sankro, we didn't say, yeah, you toy and I'm watching the home. It is some of my one toy at the end. Ukromia will be a head of Ghana, a Brevian way at Morgana. Even toilet crown, a man toilet requires a member Cosmo, and a member call. Mrebia and Morgana. And the chairman, yet the Abbey, they say, you see a young fan pipe, Uber Krum as one said, would be a good what
does he about me a Bible? Mahama.
I say, if you see a fine empire, was the president, the class every month to be a soft by the Bompire,
oh, yes, any.
You go far a soft for some galamsees.
I'm a guy and go Bompire.
Galamsees and go Bompire. Empire don't any bit to galamsees.
Yeah, any.
It's a matter of corruption now. I won't on a idea. Just like your prayer, no man, other there is a revolution or we fight. And suddenly I drink and suddenly get my assassin. Rwanda, sorry to use the Rwanda president Obama, he ruled like a military man.
That's not a military man. Oh, yes, military man.
That's it. It's Rwanda, no quite BPI level. None of them is showing documentary. Says, I produce Abobo ya or the near Abobo ya back on the Nipat National
Pragia, no.
Catano, Ubio Chu Catanibia or extra emmet. SN and it all stop on. That's why I know the Amoa show. We are, who see for ma, not Nadia Manu Tiauka. Ghana, Oko Ghana, which was obit to be funny, and then there may be a deep four. Motos who appeared who I was a helmet. That's not Oko speed. Police don't say anything. It's no yano some type of a government, if you know, democracy, name, or maybe economy. It's not our duty. Why I won't toy it. No matter to say. Just your cash will be a dictator. Just your cash will, but yeah, constitution, British said they are constituting the constitution, and yeah, but they force the people to change into Yania and Fosiania, and Yatia Bessessa.
Yeah.
So say Ghana is sinking, a cop by bedroom review. What's your bedroom? Yeah, the cash can factors in a baby.
Yeah.
The system of government now. You
know, so it was a system of government. I mean, how do we call it? And Korano free school no bar. Omu graduates no eba omuntumi enye de omuntumi enye de oso omoye no because okay.
Because obi so I want to say I don't know because apart from law one the year adwuma. Oko University of Ghana adwuma so ade a okoko sua wo ba bonten year adwuma ye law. So about which my lawyer. Apart from that, it be a year maybe. Because a great canocrana ye cannot qua ye did materials say it's in Kalama de Ewo school say or mamma a great material and that there is nothing. They say a MPP for bar and not NDC for bar, MPP for bar will be out of bar V8. Chroma say Europe away. V8 goes to be should be a contractor road and that way a farmer.
Yeah.
What you here?
Yeah.
Yes, so no, I don't know yet or the same a star or two. Ghana. It must have said V8 is so important. The Omodico African is too expensive.
Yeah.
Because it's heavy molded. V8 and Nanam Hay, the contractor for the Nanam Hay. It must have a factors no for France for near, you know. And also Europeans will be a control. They don't need us anymore.
Yes.
Because we don't allow them to come and take things free. They don't need us anymore. France not control, France not control. So now when you go to France, there's control in the metro, tram, and bus, and everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, I say, and you know, yeah, factors no you too much. It is a the whole continent requires any military administration. The whole African continent. Any military, a Gababoy.
Okay.
A bit my Nimkakra, a chan, yeah. I will be a Timinka. And then one police, police are soon. But Europe, our police are. Can be very careful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because there was time I went for tear for a person, Ghana pass was
criminal.
Or Codomon Sapia Mountain or Tiabro. No one could phone be she. I could phone say Chroma and Tiabro book or man boot of €50. And Manitia, Macachans on the send a letter and if you wait here €75. There's a discipline in the system.
Yeah.
Discipline was system. By any discipline, discipline will be upon now, which I was where this near or your MP near a 1 hour fight or he wait there. Must have suddenly it's all corruption problem. Ain't me yet, because when Galam say I can't want seven, Galam say I can't want seven. Yawa, I'm saying, will be maybe. I'm saying, I'm so I be.
Mate, yo.
Bye.
Yo, bye. I'm saying, Mr. Free and I, no, Eddie and Comono, Yajano. I'm saying, young Cone, I, Tino. I'm saying, Bema last person, so Abano, so no, any aqua. Now, you know, and Sunday, the Median query, and San Obano, somebody carbon money, and Yamia do my Saturday, Abbey, Monty and Carbon Motion, so Oshigi, Amami, a year, our Antwerp Skyport from 7 p.m. till 3 a.m. Moon tracks among Moon at 3 a.m. no near Pong, you know, Oba no Abantem, and yes, I want Mantima Winya Babintina, and idea for sure, because Oshigi will be very popular. And now, baby, baby, so or ye with Germany, or ye with baby, a more room for you to say the Yena Obano, a black and white, and our Beshe, and yet a Yituma, into bar, or black and white, and our day about a year Saturday, our Skyport, number 55, our Antwerp, near Sports Palace, and you know, Opedy. Hello? Aha, I'd say.
I don't know, good evening.
5 years to your pa, with the Yamra, boy, my boy, tell my young comes the air costume. I'm saying, a month for Akabia fine, so follow. I hope so follow. All the air corner the amount for Cantino. In short, no, boy, you'll bear 5 minutes. Until Mamma bear 7 minutes. Nobody also know between their support and tough for my. Adaruma, Bijama.
Thank you very much.
It's you, bye.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
We offer me good evening to you. Any kind, the person we wish a question about what we say. Are there any democratic country move? Our retreat. National, military rule for a country we also come from, in Ghana. No, we will discuss it another.
See, we are getting fed up with the democracy, no. We are getting fed up with it because they were for years. And we are getting the same result. Until we feel say we have to change and see say maybe people from Bessie are able to me up him. And as you say, no, to the air cost of Burkina, not so no. A man for Abjani, but Burkina in Puntu in such a Burkina. That is why people are trying to say no, maybe back to say events say a friend say soldier for abano ebi no mom yes military rule no be no betimi aboa yen say na ebo abokena na ye fi se bi a ebi no so baboa yen because odi pa bibini woman freedom bibriba na odi jimi woman freedom na odi yen kwase ade bi pa bibini per discipline na ye hwe no Ghana say niam be ye adwuma no we don't get it through our democracy and I yes ye bi before no enim because with the say na e wo ho ene ayesi nyame ya Christopher masa so obi abone na so de be nyame ya wonsuro na mo ka so de na kwa nto asisi ya na obeka no kra akire because de ho de ohun se wa hwe obewu nti ye woni ema bi ho no mo a ye no ye gidie wo mu a e free say dake no o man no just o man hard time ene o man hard time de e idia e be ma so ye kakra abem that is what we think nti na man for e pese yes an go back to sa route no because say me ye we friends say tama be shape am forecast e mo okrom ha na obishi podcast ama na amafo akututu hu niema o she podcast no kwada amafo akututu hu niema one time na senegale ni be ka she me say no strategy ya waye ni say o de o she podcast no kwa ana so de niema gu container mu a na wo de red band na wo de ayi ya so de red band na wo de ayi bidie aka ho na wabɔ no nyina apɔ na wo de emoko atua soro na wo de abɔ ade no ho o se wo ye ne sa for the past 6 months de niema bie no obi atɔche da ko to bi hunu red band no hunu bidie no hunu we repe o say hey there be we dey dangerous obi anko hu obi antoche ento mu a mu attempts wo mu no ye wi ankrofo ne ma wi ankrofo ka ho ne ma ne ade beto no so yes our strategy no obi anfa de bibia da nti no we Africans we know yenim de yeso ne yenim de betumi ye nti no people are still to say no na ma manfo adwen ye sa ba ho say yenko sa military rule no se bi e be boy because and obi ka say you say no this day any the last time so we to South failure and say democracy no you who say no you be na dey be boy I mean with time no yeah until na man basa
the kind say wetin am ka say asemu we no we will talk about it on a different day
okay let's take it to today's topic you know because of our time no
exactly because there are so many causes to that however I wouldn't wish say Ghana, Libya, or Belgium, and I would take any democratic Western country, Britain, Germany, France. Because Ghana, because of economic hardship, because of our difficulties, we should opt for military rule. We will talk about this in a different day.
Okay.
And then the other come once again is there. DNT, Anna, Ghana, a school for area school, Ghana, in your Muslim so.
Yeah.
Simple and short. And Yemrin till me try to hour. Me Mako University in Ghana. Mako University in Abuja as here, more University of Antwerp this year. I'm a social economic science. And your problem they say, the kind say you must say dear very party Anna Belgium the University in school unya adwuma obeye no so no eboa omani ntu then so yekuru mo hodie entisa
there's a question yes
edikai and now school amakon Ghana meaning they were Ghana educational system
is it here
and now school amakon Belgium meaning the were Belgium educational system here I totally disagree with the professor. The professor Neka say, yes, you're professor, all right. Or a PhD holder, but it doesn't make him a prophet. On your holy, on your pope. I totally disagree with him.
You can.
Yeah, you work Belgium, Belgium are buying Emma Sikavi, a friend, study 2 lakh and kindred health.
Yeah.
22 lakh any kindred health no ya fa mamu sebi semu fangusi fi ye de mamu se de be ya mo de beboa mo manu empuntu akwa bia nso okurum hanu from the age of 0 to 18 empuntu obi ani wakwa apart from education this kind of ma unyina no we are pumping it into education indirectly no it shows how much the government is interested in education. Number one, Your chrome horse idea in the bill. Sa Kendra Health Study Tool and the bill. A buyer also says here, essay, students' loan, and all the beba, or the council allowance. What is this? At the same time, no, we expect these same graduates to finish school and come out as Holy Ghost fire. No, it doesn't work like that. Yet here, bro, you know how the system is built. You hear investment in education. You hear restructuring of education system. As you hear more practical instead of theoretical.
Meba obi buy be my education no be my free education say you go school no free or also be my no which means one so ye na famu de ye wie school no so na nkola no tuti fie afi na education free no ko no na akoye useless say na wo ka no krom ha no akola no wie a obenya adwuma ye nti no wo bo kakra na de we educate akola no enye problem but okay,
only the connection between the labor market and the academia.
Yeah.
And only a connection between the academia and the labor market.
Okay.
Because in Belgium, yeah, you call universities, apart from buying support or the money, offer normal is maybe call Ghana University. Before me read a degree, me 120 credit hours. But in Belgium, may have 180 credit hours, total of 60 credit hours.
Yeah.
And 60 credit hours are still meeting. And different courses. So, could be a social economic science here. I think I'm seeing German.
Okay.
I think I'm seeing accounting. It's a skill set, and also a bridge the gap between unemployment and the student sector. Because, for example, they say Ghana you will lithium. Your lithium company, ABC Ghana is here now. We don't have graduates to work there.
Yeah, that is true.
So then, how do we make an impact in the economy? It's, we have to, number one, invest in education. Number two, through the investments, we will boost the skill set of the students. As a mom, we are busy. No musia normal. Number three, say you building a skill set, you realize that the international companies on Beba. Say Toyota per se or electronic car or Ghana, your money lithium, money electronic battery. And that's how indirectly, we connect our education with our companies and build graduates. They will make impact in the economy. For the corruption, for the weakness of the legal institutions and all these things, yes, they are factors. They are factors. But it doesn't correlate to the reasons why Ghanaian graduates are not able to make impact in the economy. Yet in Ghana, you go school. Then you about school average. And yet you share in Ghana, and no one here to us. You go school them also. Or more leaders who are no. Or man, you know to hold share. They are not better than us. The problem is a structural and societal problem. The problem with Ghanaians in particular is Ubia no one says with him. And you also need him. To be honest, say a thing who wants to say your problems here. We should believe in the people among some more ideas. Near trust in any player before building a society. Because say Ghana for one, the Ghanaian students are born, and the African students they are born. And I make a joke. We are the most brilliant students in Africa. And say, say here, and here, one wife for they are voice of people. If you say a tears here, say you will probably say the graduates ain't to me making any meaningful impact in our society there. Then we should go to the drawing board, invest, connect education with academia, education with the labor market, build Ghanaians that can help make impact in society, and all these corruption and all these misappropriations will go. Because Ghana, when we are school now, say, who train politicians, and 1 year, another politician, say, will be employer at the wrong time in their family. What is the meaning of this? And we turn around
and we come and we say there's corruption, so we want military rule. Please, Ghanaians, Mummy and Guinea, you crew, no, me, you free bed, papa, you papa, you mistakes, but we can be better by correcting our mistakes. Over, it's the middle we see her, that's it.
Yes, that's it. I mean, so I'm saying, brother Safo, and I'm what in Cano, or not so no, say, Wamaye, or no so chim, so no so school or quay, no, any idea. When when we are talking about education, and so no, so no, on the Sunday, or no so what you identify, no, so be at school or cornice say the oh, yeah, any idea. She hopes say at least, and them out there, my no, so my feedback, come, or no, so no, TTM, or no, so, or the Amaye. Yada mo nyina mo ase se mo boya ye ma e di djumadi em se yo meeting me no miensa me wa no o de se telephone line no ato we no so wa pese wo so ba mu no obetumi aba na wa be kan wasem ba ko mi no na afi no ansa na de djumadi no akọ awiye na ansa no se me mani pa ba ko mi no na amo ma bo final comment de amanfo kan ni nyina no ya hwe na ya bo no tofa na afi no yadi djumadi no akọ awiye se medical aka me bosu bio efa oshige eye Saturday ye be ne maame ayi no nti ne mama mo remfi se nyina yenko ne yenkoboa no wonso mo ni nipa yenkoboa oshige e mo nye ne maame ayi no oshige abrafi ye ne omunu abe makokudua yenkoboa mo na mo maame ayi no mo nya menye fefefe antwerp de ni bijimudi mo nimse mo beye na agent for ne Brussels for omunyina mo Germany ene a friend say be quiet mpatam ho nyina omom free be quiet from say kra be quiet for no area mu ho nyina omom free ho nyina no munua ba o shege ne munua be makokudua amansefo exactly that's the word amansefo no nyina momra na amansefo yi kase ne ye be na Antwerp no momra ne nyina mebo na ye ne o shege ne maame ene ne shege ene ne nua no mo ensu o maame na omonye na yi kura ewo Antwerp ha enim se enmeni bo warehwe mu se mo beba e ma no ayefe mo beba be hye o shege enmunyam wo de ono so aye sane e ono so ekto bi a okono mo so beba abeko ama aye kama enyina me Antwerp de emenimu na mejemudi nso ti medical adam asekura na sane medical kan no mo se medical adam last week shela so de no adam ase mo ba ma ayefe esiye ho ene asori demo ene ade nyina moba ma ayef am say obitwapani kokubu ama asame nyina na nemo na menamo nyina mo ase se mo aya de Antwerp de ntina ekrum ha no oti ha onim se oyonko obi anim se oyonko da no da ntino e ka o se o ka no ntia na aka oto mo ye ma na yefe nim se Saturday so mboko so aye ama na yefe the program no live e be ba Facebook and YouTube na obi an so ahwebi to so bra na bra mu na onua a wote America wote hene hunu se oposo no we chef e wa Antwerp ha Urusu ya kanto fufo no so awoso oka ho bi nimse mo nyina beba ama aye kama ntino sana ebe konom se yemre no ya aye bi ebe frɛ misa se yemre no aye bi ya producer alenti be se yemre no aye bi kamema manfo 2 minutes na o mo aka mo fana ayi but producer se yemre no aye bi ti yeda mo nyina mo ase na me yade mo 2 weeks time no yede the next topic no ebeba de nyina ye di hon common ye sua bibia from ye da ye nua brother Patterson be ko ye de na se Mr. Abed Boache ye da won so ase ye da free ye anso so ase ono so ba mu na Mr. Joe Savage ye ne akasa Joe Savage ono so no e ba anso so contribution ye da ono so ase ye da mo nyina mo ba ye mo ya mo hwe ye da mo nyina mo ase we hope say ye be sua bibia free de e ne nyina mo na afi so no Richmond Safo o so ye da wase o so no final ayi a wo de ma ye se no so mudu yebefa na ayedi nyina na ayade sua de na wa kire se de ntira meti ani se adwene back to civilian rule back to military rule na mo me enkoso na hwe civilian rule no ne toto ye ne mayi a mse ne ma besesa yo oso waka bi ya da wase ye do bibia ase na me ya adoma awte se yebeba no Saturday shiame wo oshige e ma me ayi na se o ma remfi se e black and white na ye de ko ayi no se oba na se wo hye ayituma na de ba ho no mo e bia na ofre chichiri na aba enu ya obetum nti no e ma remfi se the American oba black and white I'm saying it again you know na ye de ayi no nti se black and white na bra na ye nyina ye nya ye no ma na enye fe se ne ye no wo shige ono a anko beba enti no bra na beboa no me ya bidi dwumadi ho chia me frɛ me chema boss afo bawu ha Gaspora TV se ne ye winim no Belgium ha am say the radio TV station kase ba ko pe me na me cruise na me crew Tiger beat na ye wa ha ye di dwumadi no enti no inu ya nyame ya doma 2 weeks time ye be share with another interesting topic ye nyina ye suasua na ye de akoyanim be da mo nyina mo ase bidin ene chairman Bosafo bawu a eda mo ase nyame ya doma ye be share.
Watch Solution Hour every Sunday, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Gaspora TV. The man on the seat, Chairman Bonsafo Bewa. Solution Hour, solutions to every problem.
Wa kwantuom na wakodru fie na wunya baabi na eya pa me kamfo Nivavi guest house amount eye Kumasi Kwadaso estate near Christ Apostolic University and Kwadaso market wo mo jacuzzi papa bi omo swimming pool a obetimi adodwo ho Nivavi guest house se wonya ahoho bi na opa baabi papa nso amomada efo ne light adundum de menwene ho kra omo sora 24/7 a eya adwuma na air condition so etwagu afa kra de Nivavi dia betwam edemu stronko owo pap bi a wo bia na wo wura ho no mo a wo be fili très bien se wo pe DSTV ahwe Nivavi wo projector kese bodan enti woni problem kra se wo pe bibia nom ana se wo pe bibia die emutuo die wo woni hu problem kra Nivavi bo wura ho na bibia wo nsabeka Nivavi guest house na wura mu a emu afeyie tutromi kai enkoda ba bia se Nivavi na security no so de eye tight me kamfo Nivavi guest house amount fra wo mo ewo ahomatrofo iso 0547819823 ana se 0263928191 se wo amonone a na wo de Ghana code na ahye ni mu at Nivavi. You are not just received, but welcome as part of the royal family. Nivavi Guest House. May that do me. You